And without further ado, it is time for Chrono Trigger Jets of Time. Lord Batsy, take it away.
Thank you very much. And I'm thrilled to be back at the FF1R Marathon. I'm joined here by Mian, who actually is my spouse. Initially, my partner was going to be St. Von Jester, and his computer appears to have given up the ghost. So we send him our most gentle thoughts because we all know how that feels.
Yep. And I will be worse at this game than SVJ because I haven't been practicing, but that's okay because it's for a charity. So all is well.
Yeah, we're gonna do our best. Okay, you rolled the seeds, so what did we end up with our incentives? What are
So I
our
guess
numbers?
we ended up with +2 bosses, and we ended up with us fighting final bosses and different final bosses. So that will mean that we need to defeat 7 bosses, and each of us will need to defeat one of Lavos or Zeal. And I believe the incentive was supposed to be one of us does one does the other. Yes?
Yes.
Yep. Cool. Have we explained our mode here yet, or shall we do that?
Not yet. Let's go ahead and do that real quick, and then we can get started.
Yeah. So just real quick, we're doing co-op hit list. So hit list is a mode. We have these bucket incentive or bucket objectives. So there's 8 bosses. We'll see them right when we start the seed. And what we will need to do is defeat 7 of those, and that will unlock the bucket at the end of time. And then we will need to go finish the seed like normal, defeating either Lavos or Zeal. Hopefully I didn't miss anything there, but yeah.
Nope, that's about it. We're gonna get our lists just as soon as we start the game, and then we're gonna be playing our otherwise identical seeds and helping each other find everything we can. All these incentives is gonna make it a little tight, but that's what we like. It's gonna be fun.
Exactly. All right. Shall you count us in?
I'll count us in. I'll do 3, 2, 1, go.
Sounds good.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Robo and Frog. Okay.
Frog. Let's see, okay.
Giga Mutant, Rust Tyranno, Zombor, Mother Brain, Elder Spawn, Golem Boss, Nizbel, and Twin Boss.
Alright, and I got Twin Boss, Guardian, Golem, Mother Brain, Elder Spawn, Masa and Mune, Retinite, and Dalton Plus.
Okay.
So
I think we shared Mother Brain, Elder Spawn, and the Twin Boss?
Yeah, that sounds right.
Cool. And off we go.
Yes.
So we're gonna start by kind of just doing our individual opening loops. Buying items that are going to be necessary and grinding a couple of levels and things like that to get us started. And in the course of that, we will check a couple of the quickest key item checks.
Yeah, I'm getting reused to this game, so it might be a little slow here, but that is fine.
Yes, thank you again for stepping in, and I'd like to issue a big thank you to our son for actually going to sleep.
Yes.
He is out. So I think we're going to be able to do this.
Yep. As I'm forgetting what I haven't bought yet, I'll show you all that we also have the objectives in our menu here, which is how we can get them back if we need them. What am I missing? Revives. Yes, that would be useful.
Yeah. All right, and so normally in this randomizer, what you would be doing is completing checks to pick up characters and key items in order to unlock one of the 3 go modes that leads to a final boss, which are Magus's Castle, Black Omen, and Tyranno Lair, roughly. And in the case of this, so we unlock the incentive that each of us is going to fight Lavos or Zeal, but normally you would not fight the final bosses in this mode. The game would normally end once your hit list is complete, once you've gotten enough targets. So we've got the 7 boss incentive, and we've got the final boss incentive. I'm sure we're going to be super beefy, so we just gotta, like, power our way through this.
Yes. And at some level, I almost appreciate getting the 7 boss thing, because it means that I will be powerful for the end boss, which I am not always very good at. So, one thing that is nice about this mode, which we should mention, is that you can have someone who's much less good at the game and someone who's much better at the game together, since we're cooperating.
It's not as bad as he says.
Yeah. Well, compared to you, I'm not very good, but that's not saying much.
Yeah, but I got Pink Specchio as a child.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right.
Going into Snail Stop, and it's the Dreamstone.
Okay.
Which is, that's actually pretty interesting to note, because, so typically the Dreamstone is a go mode item. It's used to unlock the Tyranno Lair in prehistory. But because the Tyranno Lair itself only requires that item to complete, well, it requires the gate keys such that you've unlocked prehistory as well, but you don't need the 3rd piece of that go mode, which is the ruby knife, to complete the Tyranno Lair. So the boss in Tyranno Lair is not actually considered a go mode dungeon for the purposes of our hit list. And I don't know if we talked about that balance. You might know the numbers better than I do.
Yeah. So normally
Pendant on Carpenter, sorry.
What was that?
Pendant on Carpenter.
Ah, good to know. Yes, so normally in this mode we play with 5, and the idea is that we have it set with 8 bosses are objectives, and you have to complete 5. So what we do is we have 4 that are pre-go mode, so basically stuff that's before go mode except for the Tyranno Lair exception that Batsy just noted. And then we have 4 that are within go mode, so that'll be inside Magus's Castle, inside Ocean Palace, Death Peak, or inside Black Omen. So yeah, we will have, in this case, we will probably finish all of our pre-go mode ones, and then we'll have to finish 3 of our go mode ones, because we have been made to do that. But
bring it, let's
yeah.
do it.
All right. Grabbing that pendant, I'm sure you'll get to Cathedral before me. But...
I am just heading there now.
All right.
We've got a shock at least, so that's nice.
That pendant confirming that my tracker is actually working, which I appreciate.
Oh yeah, I forgot to heal MP, didn't I? I forgot to go eat my cake. But
yes.
it's okay, because one shock ought to do this pretty nicely.
Yeah, I saw shock and pretty much ignored everything else that I got, admittedly. What did we get?
Yes. In the beginning of this randomizer, getting something that will clear the screen quickly is a big goal. And I mean, luckily most characters can do that. And the one that has the most trouble with it, Ayla, punches really, really hard, so we don't hold it against her. All right, Luca's in front of Kath. We like that.
Ah, good, good. How are you feeling about that party? Do you want to finish Kath, or should we have me finish Kath?
I mean, I'm happy to not finish Kath if you're
Yeah,
good to finish it.
I think I'm good to finish it since I'm still sort of getting my sea legs back, as it were.
Sure.
So, question in chat there about, does the Rando change Ayla's weapons to upgrade at lower levels? So, no, but it actually upgrades at lower levels than you think. So, there are 3 that are named the same thing, even in the SNES version. So those upgrades just happen at the same time. You usually don't see the really high level ones in the Rando, since it's lower level overall.
That said, Ayla's fist is affected by gear Rando. Gosh, the seed we were racing last night, Ayla had her plus speed fist, which is quite nice, as you can imagine. So that does upgrade on the same schedule as normal too. Like if it rolls an extra effect, that will upgrade at those levels. What is it, every 12 levels?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's 12 and 24. Could be wrong, but
Sure.
So as I pick up Batsy here with the names that were still sitting in my local copy of the
thank
randomizer.
you. You know, Luca was one of the first video game characters I really related to as a child because, you know, she likes to build things like with technology and she likes to burn things. So I joke, I'm not, you know, but
Yes. Yeah. Yep, so in a minute here, I will head to the back of the cathedral and we will see. That could be one of our requisite bosses. So it's totally possible that Batsy will come back here and do it.
entirely possible.
But,
Eating my cake. Ducking into Hecarim to do my usual.
sounds good. Right, I'll say this out loud because I forgot about it. We should check our menus for battle speeds and stuff since that is not set.
I did do that, but excellent reminder nonetheless.
Yes, I think I forgot to, so we're gonna...
I think we were just talking while I was doing it. That's all.
Yes, that's fair. Yeah, I noticed that I didn't have battle cursor on, which is, you know, helpful, generally speaking.
Yes, the save battle cursor option in Chrono Trigger makes it such that it not only saves your cursor position, which is fantastic by itself, but it means that you can hold your X button or like triangle on a PlayStation and I guess probably Y on an Xbox. That's so confusing to me. To do an auto attack, meaning you can leave the character's saved menu option keyed to your tech menu or your item menu, and if you want to attack, you just hold a different button.
Yes, indeed.
Okay, and Lucas got flare.
Oh, jeez, okay. Well...
we don't have to worry about power.
Yes. yes, Darkmoon talking about running Chrono, Marl, and Luca, and yes, Team 1000 is a nice one there.
Mm-hmm.
Point out one other little thing here. We have gear rando on, and one of the things with gear randomization is that we actually limit the number of weapons that each character has available, basically so that everyone has the same number of things that a random effect can get rolled onto. But if you see us picking up a lot of the same weapons, that's probably why. Like, I've picked up several Doom Fingers now because that's Robo's whatever for that tier.
Mm-hmm. Possibly mid-tier or something.
Yeah. I don't remember
There
how
are
many
official
tiers there are.
labels. 6,
Yeah.
I think. Although the top tier is only like ultimate stuff, like
Sure.
for anybody but Chrono, I think.
Even look if I... Should have taken another fight there. I was 2 tech points away from Flare. Went into the boss instead, but it's fine.
Well, if you saved, you can always reset.
Yeah, if this is a problem, I'll do that. It's like we got Zombor? Is that right?
Zombor. If it doesn't have the eyeball in the middle. Alright. If it's Zombor, Zombor is on my list, and I will be heading right back there after this.
Sounds reasonable.
Just mid-tonics instead of a shelter, but let's use a shelter. Okay. Alright, it is some flavor of flea back here in the cave.
Alright. I admit I don't remember your bosses at all, but
I
will
don't
tell you
have...
if you want to.
Got painfully stared, but I'll see if I can salvage this and just brute force my way through.
Yep. Megaton Arm and a safe helm dropped from Zombor, so no complaints.
Yeah, I mean, I'll definitely be back for that.
In a second here, I'll see what our, I guess, 4th available character is. Back behind the castle here.
Flea dropped a rainbow +3. So, if we see Chrono.
Alright, well, let's make us back here, but,
Okay. Gotta check those rocks.
Yeah, got our Blue Rock team here, I suppose.
Okay, yes, I'm gonna check the key item from Hecarim Cave, which you get from Luca's dad, and it's the Prism Shard. which we can't use without Marl, and we don't know where she is, but we can at least have one of us peek Frog's Burrow pretty soon, which is one of the character pickups. You need to reforge the Broken Wasamune to get that character, but you can go see who it is pretty much whenever. Pet the cat, validate my run.
Ah, yes, I got that a little bit earlier. Because I forgot the cake too, but...
Okay. I'll go ahead and peek Burrow.
Okay,
and then I'll go back to Cathedral.
Sounds good. I'm about to check Zenon, so I'll see what that is.
Cool. Oops.
Assuming I didn't miss you doing it already, but that's
No,
fine.
I did not do it yet.
Cool.
New. Okay, I guess I'm fighting the new. I guess I have Flare. You didn't
Alright,
one-shot it, but...
Ruby Knife on
Okay.
Zenon Bridge.
Okay.
Probably try to go through it here just to see what the boss is.
Okay. And that's 2 pieces of that go mode identified already. The only thing missing is the gate key. Okay,
Yeah.
it's Chrono down here.
In the burrow. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, rest in peace, Rainbow. We probably won't see. Well, we'll see.
I mean-
Magus Castle Go mode is useful in this mode.
Yeah, actually, it's quite useful because the thing with Magus's Castle is it takes you through to Zeal, which is the same as Tyrannolar Go mode. However, the 2 bosses that are there that are relevant for this category we're playing are right in the front. It's Slash and Fleas spots. So, finding the pieces of the sword and going into Magus's castle is almost always necessary. Maybe completing it isn't always necessary, but somebody usually has to go in. So I might pick him up.
Yeah.
Alright, I am heading to the back of Cathedral to get Zombor off of my list.
Alright. I don't remember what Hecarim was, but I know it wasn't on either of our lists, as I
It was
recall.
Flea.
Right, yeah, okay.
And not Flea Plus, which doesn't matter for our hit lists, but might matter for weaknesses later, so...
Yes. Always try to get that menu glitch, but I don't know if I've gotten the Zenon one very often. Got Mud Imp here on the bridge.
Okay.
Which I don't remember if that was on your list, but it's not on mine.
It is not on mine. I bet that knife is gonna be relevant. But it probably means that at least I can go back for it when I can blow that thing away very trivially. So
Yes.
That's good. And
Give the geezer our Nugget bromide for some tabs here.
yep. Sexy pictures for medicine. That's how it works.
Yeah, you know. right, let's see. Thinking about what I should do next here. Magus is getting Ice 2 next, so I might go...
Mm.
I mean, how far away is it? Because I could possibly do, like, go do Denadoro, see what's there, and then go do
Yeah.
Desert with Ice 2, possibly.
If you want to, Denadoro won't give you that much TP.
That's
it might give you
true.
enough, but like it's not like a whole lot. So just keeping that in mind.
Yeah. Let's see, gosh.
You could dip into Hecarim just long enough to learn Ice 2 and then run out if you wanted.
Yeah, that's possibly a better way to do that. Figuring I can probably use the grind in the desert a little bit here just to shore up my
Yeah.
my skills here. Hey, someone asking in chat about weaknesses. I don't know if that was part of the Flea Plus conversation, but Flea Plus is susceptible to a lot more of the status effects, if that's what that question was about.
Yeah. The Solo / and Flea are designed to be easier on their own for the end game because they have that Aussie battle. Okay, I guess I just ran out of the castle, but I guess I should pick up Magus because free amulet if nothing else.
Yeah.
Which will give us full status protection, which absolutely matters if you're fighting Lavos. It's a little less clutch if you go through the Black Omen, which ends with Queen Zeal. Welcome, SVJ. Once again, we send all well wishes to your computer. I'm serious. That's not fun.
It is not. Right. Having gotten that Ice 2, I'm gonna head out here.
Okay, I could probably go ahead and go up Denadoro.
Alright. Sounds like a plan.
And then probably after that, go for Future, unless this is like Gate Key or something.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'll be checking Desert, I guess, hopefully. Yeah, and that's about it. So for those of you who don't know this randomizer, I'm doing this desert check, which requires Robo to finish, but it's also kind of a nice spot to get some TP and XP, which I'm using because I'm a little bit out of practice with this, so I'm assuming it'll help me. And yes, mountains are nice.
The mountains will be very nice. Ooh. God. Caught on the... Yep! In the big Denadoro screen. I got into a battle that I usually would avoid, but that's okay. It'll go down quickly.
That's, marathon rules or something. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, there's lots of clever things here in the desert you can do to avoid the fights, except I don't want to avoid the fights, so I'm just kind of running around, showing off no skills. It's okay.
Yeah, the Sunken Desert is a really nice source of experience and tech points, especially if you've got characters that don't have caps on their tech points initially, which is any of the people who don't need to go learn magic from Specchio.
Yeah, so Luca's maxed out, but my other two here certainly gain a little bit.
Mountains are nice. This is the life. Mountains are nice. Give me your meds. Stop here and shelter and actually save the game. There's a speed tab here. And the rock that I'm going to pick up on this screen also might have an effect I can use. Blue Rock Plus.
Okay.
Oh.
We might have an Omega Flare run coming here, huh?
We very well might. Okay, Megas, what do you have on you? Dark Mist, Dark Matter, Ice 2. Well, you're more useful than Frog already, aren't you? Okay, sorry,
Yeah.
Sorry, Frog. No disrespect. And it's got the Power Seal effect on it.
Okay, interesting. For Robo, I guess.
That's who I gave it to, yeah. We like equip a few things.
Right. Heading toward the boss here for desert. We'll see if I can grab the chest without hitting boss. Yeah, okay. It is Golem down here in the desert, which is on my list. So,
Okay. Not mine, I think. Okay. Question in chat, how far do the tabs go up on their pluses? Depends on the tab, although, you can use custom options to make them all go up to +9, but the standard rules are that speed tabs are always +1, magic will be worth between 1 and 3, and power will be worth between 2 and 4. So the magic tabs rolled low this seed, but the power tabs are max. It's Golem Boss up here, who is on my list.
Hey, cool.
I'm not usually, like, anywhere near this lucky.
Oh yes, I should mention that the grind fights on the top of this were dropping lapises, so if that's something you are interested in.
Very possibly.
doing a very poor job of counting HP here, but I think this spot has 3,500, something like that.
Yeah, something like that, or 4,000, or something around there. Yeah.
No, there we go. I just won. Neat.
Hey. And yeah, I think this might be a blessed Omega Flare run, even with this Rainbow +3 in my inventory, and the knowledge of where Chrono is.
Yep, I just got Dark Bomb, so definitely en route for that.
Zodiac Cape from Golem Boss, that's nice.
Mid-ethers are restoring 22. So,
okay.
meh. The lapises are only 93 as well, so
Ooh,
not
can't
strong,
win 'em
but
all.
yep, that's what
Okay.
healing item Rando does sometimes.
Yep, it is the Thomas pop-up here.
Okay, I'm just about to see what desert gives me.
Okay. Fitz being all too kind about the perfect execution of Golem Boss strats, which, no, see, perfect would have been if my flares did double damage.
C trigger was what was here.
Okay. I think I might dip into Giant's Claw. With Omega Flare possibly being a go. Those rubbles possibly will come in handy. I've got Flare, so Luca, the one who is capped, we don't have to worry about her. She's got the moves she needs. So we need Robo to learn Laser Spin, and we need Magus to get Dark Bomb.
Yeah, Dark Bomb's pretty close. I didn't actually check where Laser Spin was, or if we know, but
I haven't seen it yet, but I will check in a second. But yeah, since Genadora was the Thomas pop, that'll open up Giant's Claw.
yeah, and I guess I can maybe head to the future then. Seems like the other thing we have to do right now.
Yeah, that sounds good. I suspect I will either follow you or find the gate key.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, come on, guys, just run. Thank you. I'm in trouble with that lizardactyl fight.
Yes.
Okay.
Sending
Luckily-
Magus to prison, you know.
That's the only fight in Giant's Claw that you have to take. The White Rock Plus down here with the Sunshades effect.
Huh, wow. Who's White Rock again?
The girls.
Okay.
So, no complaints.
Yeah, you know.
Crisis B +2. I don't...
Hmm.
Maybe a bow. Oh. The crisis bow. We were just talking about that in Discord. Did somebody manifest it? I'm holding you responsible. No, I'll check what it is in a second. Probably that's a bow, though. Which would be a bow for Marl, who is in the past or the future, we don't know. With the crisis effect, which is normally found on Robo's crisis arm. Lets you manipulate your HP for more damage.
And though I probably will not pick up Chrono for the sake of one free Fitz, I'll free Fritz here in the prison.
Mm-hmm. So that makes one free Fritz so far.
Yes. Well, not counting the 3 last night, I suppose, but
yes. All right, got Dark Bomb and Black Hole. Let me take a look at the tech menu. Well, Laser Spin isn't 5th, but we can just hope.
yeah. Oh, right. I don't have Robo in my party right now, so I can't check his. I know I didn't have it, but I don't remember if I learned something after last checking, so.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm happy to run this team anyway. 5th was Robo Tackle, so, you know.
Oh, right, Robo Tackle, yeah.
And these nice, juicy power tabs. Got Heal Beam on Robo as well, which, given those crappy lapises, should be nice.
Yeah. Like, that's not subject to the randomization.
Okay. All right, Nisbal down here.
Nisbal, okay.
Also on my list.
Okay, not on mine, so hey.
Much better fortune than I normally have playing this category, but no complaints.
Yes. Right, about to see what we're getting on the bridge here in prison.
Right.
Guardian, looks like, which is on my list.
Awesome. This is going good.
Yeah, Guardian. Don't use fire or don't use ice. Which is that one?
Don't use fire, but specifically, if you need to use fire to blow away the bits, that will work. And you won't get counterattacked or anything.
Okay.
As long as they die, I should say. But the bits will take fire damage, so if they die, Guardian won't counterattack you, though it will take no damage from fire. And sometimes that's the thing to do, so, you know.
Dark matter and shock, I'm not too worried. Robo killing off Guardian with a counterattack because I found a Rage Band in the
Amazing.
Cath, so no complaints there. I think that puts me at 2 of 7 complete.
This is the gate key. I just had a feeling. Okay.
Gosh, okay.
Okay, so Dreamstone is Snailstop, and I think, and the knife was Xenon?
Yeah, I believe that's correct.
Okay, I think that what I should do is pursue that, but I won't finish the game. I will finish
Yeah, just get
Chrono
back
Lair and then see what's going on. I do have Twin Boss on my list, but if that's Boss 7, that's the way to go.
Yeah. And I guess one of us will need to do Omen, I think.
Yes.
Was that the plan? Yeah, so we'll just have to see. I mean, you might be able to peek Throne Room at least there too, which
Yes.
could be needed.
I'll probably go ahead and do Reptile Lair while I'm down here, because, you know.
Yep. Another rainbow, and what dome is that? I don't know. Whatever.
And as soon as we feel like strong, one of us should go to Ozzy's fort, which can possibly be me. But I always forget, so I always want to remember to like mention it.
Yeah, and we might check factory at some point here too, but gosh, with the gate key there, I possibly do want to like go follow you for a minute. Do Denadoro was the pop, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so it could be worth after I
yeah,
figure out
it's
what's
like
here in the future.
It's a string of bosses you don't need, so part of me thinks maybe you should
maybe just hit factory for magic.
Yeah, go with factory
Check
for
the boss.
magic, and then check the boss, and then you can't go to prehistory, but you can go to Mount Woe, and I'll check all the stuff in prehistory.
Yeah, makes sense. And I guess if I end up going Omen, I did get that Chrono Trigger, which I think you didn't.
I did not. You're correct. Alright, magic unlocked.
It's Ayla here in Protodome.
Alright, that means Marl is up on Dactyl Nest, and so that does mean Prism Shard is something I can pursue.
Right,
and...
where was Prism Shard?
Oh gosh.
What?
Hecarim? Is that something I did that you didn't? Hecarim Cave, maybe?
Yeah, maybe it was Hecarim.
Yeah, I think it must have been. Yeah, I think it was Hecarim Cave, and that's fine. I think I will stop at Dactyl Nest right now. Well, I'm going to pick up the rock first, because this is Rando. And then I'll grab Marl so that she's gaining some levels by being a passive party member. And I will pursue Prism Shard possibly after some of this Tyrannosaur stuff. It's a little reckless, but I'm tempted to like jet seed some stuff a little bit.
Yeah.
I'll do Reptiler first too, at least.
Yep. I'm working my way through factory here. I did realize the other reason I'll want to maybe do Denadoro at some point is to get that blue rock, but
possibly
once
yeah.
I'm like powerfully steamrolling it is certainly an option. So
yeah, and I mean you never know if your path like gives you Magus's castle and thus basically you can grab Chrono and kill everything with the rainbow, then like
true.
Maybe that's your path too. That's okay too.
Yes.
The fun thing about Chrono Trigger, and by extension Jets of Time, is that, I mean, you know, most things to an extent work. There isn't a party that, like, is inviable or anything like that. Certain combinations are better than others, and even then, if you didn't learn all your texts, the order that you got them and the texts that you do and don't have, they contribute to that as well. So, there's a lot of nuance to this.
Yeah.
Dactyl Nest, skip murdering me. I got the first one, just not the second one.
Yep.
Alright. Got Marl, who I will probably not add to my party, even if she's got some good stuff right now, because going for Omega Flare sounds like fun, and I used her in the relay race last night.
Yes,
So.
yes.
Into Reptile there. Okay, let's see if I can get a dig. These bugs will dig holes in the ground, some of which lead to treasure, some of which lead to better treasure than others, and some of which don't lead to treasure. I forget if that's a good hole or not, but I'm just gonna jump in. Close to the... Yeah, this one's got a chest. Okay. A magic seal. That's not bad.
Not too bad. Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
Right, in a sec here, I'll see what took our series place. Rust Tyranno, which I don't think either of us needed. But
Actually, I do need Rust Tyranno.
okay, well, Factory is what you're looking at for that one.
Awesome. Good to know. I'm writing it down.
Cool.
Anyone wondering why I write things down sometimes? It's because it's a lot easier to use a controller and a pencil at the same time than a controller and a keyboard.
Indeed.
There's Robo Tackle. Okay. It's my save point, so I'll check text again. Okay, next is Uzi Punch, so we're getting into... Okay. But we're gonna know.
Yep.
And honestly, this category is kind of a marathon, so I think getting the tech points for Laser Spin, even if Robo does have it last, it's gonna happen, but the sooner it happens, the better. Okay. This is Beefcake Masamune, which might have been on your list.
Yes, Masamune is on my list.
Okay.
Where are you again, Reptite?
Yeah.
Okay. Righty, there's Rusty down, and I will unlock magic here.
Awesome.
At which point, I guess our question will just be...
This is the clone, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Relevant to you? Ooh, this is
sounds like I should
shaping up interesting.
definitely head that way, at least if we're having me. do that, but
It seems like the thing to do, I think. I should go get the other pieces of Chrono Go mode. I might check Ozzy's fort as well.
right, yes.
Right. Snail stop. That's what I came here for. Okay. So this is getting interesting. Since we have the incentive for each boss, we have basically dug up the requisite go modes. So we have that figured out, but we need 7 of our bosses, so we're gonna have to figure out where more of them are before anyone like runs all the way into the Black Omen and finds out that they're short one or something.
Yeah. Looks like Fire 2 is next for Luca, so happy to see that always. Let's see. Yeah, I guess the question at this point is if I should chase down that Denadoro to Giant's Claw to Reptite Lair, train, or maybe explore some of these bosses in the future to check off a few more things.
I think you should explore future first.
Okay.
I think we'll get the knowledge, and then it's only one boss for you in the past so far.
Sure, yeah.
So, yeah.
Can tweak this super easily, so let's see. Sun Palace is Yakra the 13th.
Okay.
I'm just gonna reset out of that for now and go do Eris because I don't need Yakra. Maybe I'll need the item. We'll see.
Yeah, I don't need Yakra either.
Got Hecarim here in Aristome.
Okay, not on my list. To thank Muddin for the speed tab, wave bye to the blue beast that didn't despawn. Okay, so I have got go mode, but I am gonna go over to Ozzy's fort now and check the bosses here.
Alright.
Make a spare save outside. And so Ozzy's fort is gonna have the 2 bosses in the solo flee and slash spots. And then I'm gonna duck out before the triple battle because there's no real reason for me to do that. Okay, the first one is a Lavos spawn, but I don't know which.
Okay, Elder Spawn is on my list.
It is the
Possibly.
regular one.
Okay, well.
And I have Elder on my list too.
Ah, yes. Okay, now I can go for the real final boss here and try to catch the rat.
Mhm. Just eating the needle counterattacks with a heal beam.
Yep.
Slightly slow, but it's gone. And now I got fire tackle. That would have been nice. Well, and I need to remember that if I reset out of here, I'm going to need to learn fire tackle again, but...
Yes. Back of Aristom has a Doom Shot +3, which is speed +1.
Whoa, man. Oh.
So, no complaints. Putting that on right away.
Okay. Second boss is Flea, so I don't need that either.
Nor do I, so sounds
Okay.
like we're
Ozzy's fort is good. We're in the clear.
cool.
Okay, I think, let's see. I might try to do Tyranno Lair.
Yeah, figure out what boss we're looking at in there, and maybe throne room, etc.
Yeah, the throne room might actually be worth a peek. I don't know why I just jumped in a hole in Reptiler, because I just came in to get experience points, but oh well. Now we're going the long way. Actually, no, I can just reset again. Sometimes I just have these moments, and...
Yes.
Yeah. What will get me that attack is this fight in the opening of Denadora Mountains.
Okay. See what Aristom has here in a second. Well, Crisis Moon A-2 is what's on Aristom, so...
How useful.
Yes, I have a feeling.
So I think I had the thought that I should go ahead and check the Prism Shard boss, and then I'll go to Tyranno Lair.
Alright. All right, and I guess I'm at this point either heading on that Denadoro tree or I'm hitting like Gino or Woe. Maybe Gino, since I'm in the future and you're not.
I think that we should check all the future bosses before anything else. I think that knowledge is going to be incredibly valuable because we know that I only have one there so far.
Yes. Just have to remember where Genodome is.
I mean, I probably have more on that path because of Death Peak and Black Omen, but you never know. So
That's later. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And I am actually going to real quickly let the dogs outside because they're possibly audible on mic.
Okay. Vanilla flavor Yakra, who is not on my list. Oops, I forgot to save outside Prism Shard. The boss was Yakra.
Okay.
I haven't peeked the item, but I might just let it lie for now, actually.
Yeah.
Because, do you have the Moonstone?
No, I haven't gotten the Moonstone.
Okay, so we don't really have, like, that whole thing to open up, and it's only the one boss, really, so far, so...
Yeah.
I won't be at all shocked if there's, like, a sword piece behind it, but we'll get there when we get there. Alright, I think off to Chrono Lair.
Alright, I'm starting on Gino.
Cool. My timer malfunctioned. What are we, like, at?
I actually don't know because I didn't set up a timer.
About
okay.
an hour and 5 minutes.
An hour and 5? Okay, that's not too bad.
Yeah, what is the slot we have for this? 2:45, I think?
It's either 2:30 or 2:45, I think. I think.
Okay.
I don't remember, though. Not off the top of my
I
head.
think it's 2. But I'd have to check that with Dark Moon. I think it's 2 hours.
Okay.
Yes, it is actually a 2-hour slot,
Okay.
so...
We're gonna hustle.
Well, I'll do what we can.
Mm-hmm. Gold stud in the Chrono Lair.
Nice.
Of course, probably that. White Rock Plus. Ah, I knew it was a pixel too low there. Okay.
Not bad for humans.
Can you find your way to me? Alright, Tyranno boss is Mega Mutant.
Okay, not on my list.
Nor mine. But I will finish this out.
Yeah.
Okay. And that is the custom Jets of Time black hole, which, instead of acting as like a banish or X zone type spell, it does non-elemental damage and has the doom effect. So if any of Magus's partners are unconscious, its power will increase. And it does reach Lavos's right bit. Alright, so I've got a boss coming up here, which is Azala and Black Tyranno, and since that's a fixed boss, it's not on the hit list. But this is going to give me access to Zeal. I have access to the time period via the gate key, but the Skyways will not be open until I finish either this or Magus's castle.
At present, we're sort of both just doing stuff that needs to be done, but working my way through Genodome. There's some folks who would try to do the conveyor skip here, but I am not really up to doing that one, so I'm just doing it the conventional way, and it's not too much longer, as I understand it, ultimately, so...
I've just been vibing to the Chrono Trigger music.
That is
Yeah.
indeed a vibe. Okay, now there's this tunnel that I'm always really bad at getting through for some reason.
Yeah, let's go. $5 music trade. I'm gonna go up into Zeal soon. You know what music that means.
Well, that's fine. I think something in here is dropping speed tabs again. I neglected to notice what thing exactly, but no
Okay.
complaints.
Okay. Black Tyranno had Nova armor. No complaints there.
Hey.
Yep. I realized with the identification of Rust Tyranno and Factory 2, that means we know where all of my non-go mode bosses are.
Ah, okay.
And I am more than happy to help look for yours. But
Yes.
we know that, so like we can remember
Yep.
we know that.
Okay, so I'm feeling dumb, but there's the right before the switch to switch the conveyor. There's that tunnel that you have to go through.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, never mind. I was about to ask how to actually make it go, and got it just as I was asking.
Okay.
So, yep, never mind. Sorry. I always have trouble with that for some reason. I'm not really sure why, but
Alright.
guess that happens.
Alright, heading up the Skyway into Zeal. I am gonna, let's see, let's duck into Kajar. Let's get the rock. It is very odd to be here knowing I'm leaving, which I almost would never do in the randomizer.
Alright, working on getting Bumperbot to actually follow me properly.
Okay. Gold rock plus in here. Let's see what's on it. Barrier and shield.
Huh.
Which is not bad. Alright, new shop. Full ether, gold stud, amulet, ruby armor plus, megaton arm. Not great, but not like horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna make a save file right here. What level am I? 22. That's high enough to beat the throne room boss if I need to, I suppose. But if I don't, then I will probably wait.
Yeah, sunshades and Gino.
Ooh.
Always nice.
Where was that Chrono trigger?
Do I remember?
Hmm.
Was that desert? That might have been desert.
Okay, cool. That was Giga Gaia in the throne room.
Alright, so not on my list. Probably, I mean, either Magus required or lots of Omen bosses required.
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
I'm thinking about my next move. Possibly Mount Woe. I'm here.
Yeah, that could be the way.
Yeah.
I'm nearing the end of Genodome, the place I am.
Alright, I will start climbing Woe. And then
Alright.
I will possibly have to go to the future too, but I'm doing my best to like figure out the laundry list before we leave, so that at least I only have to go there once and do a bunch of stuff.
Yes, indeed.
I do have a $5 donation from Danny, starting off that Chrono Trigger music train, saying, "All aboard the
Yeah.
$5 music train."
Excellent.
And I believe, remembering from a couple hours ago, I think we're like $400 off of breaking summer 2023's record for this day. So that's something we could certainly aim for by midnight.
That's pretty close.
Yeah.
Wow. I don't know how late I'll be up tonight, but I am looking forward to as much of that Zelda relay as I'll be awake for.
Yeah, pretty exciting. So, first 5 games that they're doing, I think.
Oh, something like that. I forget if it was exactly the 5. I think it was, though.
Is Ocarina 5th? Yeah.
Yes.
First
Yes.
5.
This is what we're like at home.
Yes. Showing my lack of nerd cred here. Retinite is here in the back of Dome, which is great because I need it. So
Awesome.
We got $5 from Lord Fizzlebeef, who says, "I don't know what a music train is, but I'm here and I'm on it. Put this towards Forced Black Mage for Danny for FFR plus ALTTPR. Thank you, Fizzle."
How is your boss list looking?
after I defeat this, I'll have done 3 and know where Masamune is, which I guess means that'll finish off my my pre-go mode list. Actually,
Yeah, I was actually just thinking same. I think I can leave Mount Woe for now.
Yeah.
There might be like a sword piece up here, but it feels like maybe, especially if I'm going to need to go onto the Black Omen and the Ocean Palace, maybe I should just start.
Yeah, have we found the
So-
clone yet? I just got the Moonstone.
I have the clone, and I don't remember where I got it, but I do have it, and I could probably narrow it down by thinking for a second.
Okay.
Reptile Lair, pretty sure.
Okay. Well, I need to go there, so I think I should probably start that chain now, probably.
Yeah, okay, so we've ID'd all of our non-go mode bosses, which is only 4 out of 8. Oh god, where was I going? Oh yeah, desert. Okay.
Just love this Donadora music. One of my favorites. At this point, I'll probably basically just wreck everything because I'm a little high level for this area.
Yeah.
Work on practicing my skips.
Yep. I'm gonna take these desert fights so that I can get Uzi Punch for Robo and pray that Laser Spin is right behind it. Because
Yes.
we want Omega Flare. The people want Omega Flare.
I realize I still have some Hecarim fights I could use if I need to gather some tech points too.
Yeah. And Mount Woe, if you need.
Yeah. I mean, I suppose once we get our 7 bosses, the bucket will be unlocked, and that will double our XP and TP. Ah.
And belatedly, I realized this is more of a strategy for next time. That I didn't really need to take fights in the desert because I'm effectively heading to Black Omen.
Ah, true.
Really, why grind anywhere else?
Yeah, it's really just if you want those lapises, but they're not very good, so...
Yeah. Oops. Moment of truth. Area bomb is next. Okay. We're gonna have to work for this.
Well. Final bosses. Final bosses.
Yep. We still have a decent amount of stuff to do, so I'm gonna leave Robo here. And then that will hopefully get me a Chrono trigger that I can take to the future with me and, like, head straight to Death Peak.
Yes. Yeah, I think officially our time block ends in like 15 minutes. Something like that. But see what we can do here.
Yeah, I'll go as fast as I can.
Yep.
All right. Run, 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 run. If we go over time, we'll start, like, making donations for, like, stuff that we do when time is over.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan. At least until someone tells us to stop. Right, so what are your 4 Go mode bosses? It's the twin boss, I know.
Yeah, so it's the twin boss, Elder Spawn, Mother Brain, and Giga Mutant.
Okay. So we have 3 in common, because Twin Boss, Mother Brain, and Elder Spawn are all on my list as well.
Okay. Just Giga.
Yeah, and I have Dalton, so
Okay.
we shall see there.
I'd like to apologize to chat. I was a bit distracted for a second, but we have a $10 donation from Thavion Hawk, who says, "Let's make Hyrule great again. This goes towards second quest enemies. That is for the Zelda randomizer, and I believe we'll be at $30 out of 80. No, 35 out of 80.
Okay.
And then we also have Ale with a $100 donation. Very nice, thank you. And they say, how to make Danny be your BFF. Donate money towards forcing her to take her favorite class in FFR. All towards forcing Danny to take a white mage. For the kids.
Alright, almost out of prison.
Cool.
And then it's Death Peak.
Yes. Right, that Crisis B. And just given that I know where that laser spin is, I think I'm gonna take these ripples, actually.
Yeah, understandable.
Yep.
Alright, I gotta run to Death Peak and Black Omen. And as long as I can get 2 off my list, I think I'm okay. I can also do Factory first.
Yeah. Yep, there's that laser spin, 546 away.
That's not too bad, at least. It could be worse.
Yes.
Alright. Let's go. Oops, I have to like go talk to Balthazar first.
I see chat is having fun with some incentives
Fun with bees.
for future folks.
Well, I guess with that then, I'll read Forsaken with a $10 donation, saying, donation for incentive for all the bees, because you need all the bees.
Oh,
And then Forsaken with a $70 donation, saying, same thing, I hit the wrong button.
Amazing.
Amazing.
It's gonna
Yeah,
be
gotta avoid
bees
that
for
default
days.
donation incentive there. I feel like the real trick here is gonna be if we have we need to go into Magus Castle, because that's the one we haven't
Yeah,
investigated.
we haven't seen a single sword piece.
Yeah.
We got $80 from Pickles and Beer, who says, because White Mage is Danny's favorite mage. I've been seeing some chat in the Marathon discussion channel about how many White Mages that we can donate towards.
Somehow I suspect that White Mage is not actually Danny's favorite, but
I've been getting that feeling.
Yeah.
I saw something earlier about you don't have to donate towards Black Mage. Danny's gonna do that anyway, so
Yes.
I have
We're just
thoughts.
rounding out the party. Yes.
Yeah, that's right. Keep it competitive.
And apparently, we're just $157 away from breaking the summer 2022 day 2 record.
All right, it's Mother Brain up top, Death Peak, so that's the good news.
Okay. I think I got the same hole you did in Reptite Lair. Magic Seal.
Yes.
Yes, Mother Brain from Metroid on Death Peak from Zelda 3. Definitely. Exactly that.
You know, someday someone's gonna make that randomizer, and I hope I'm still here to see it.
It's true.
And yes, Death Mountain is in A Link to the Past.
It's good to know. I need to, I need to study my Link to the Past knowledge for when I host over the Link to the Past run. Otherwise, like, oh, this is I know this one from Breath of the Wild. Is this a Tenno village?
Oh. One thing that I know A Link to the Past does connect to Hateno Village is, well, not Hateno Village, Breath of the Wild specifically, is that in A Link to the Past, the Light World version of the mountain isn't called Death Peak, that's just the Dark World, and it's called Mount Hebra. And so the mountains that are north of like the Rito Village in Breath of the Wild are basically from Link to the Past. It's my favorite Zelda, so it makes me happy. Alright, I'm gonna zip off for a bio break when I get this cutscene kicked off.
Cool. Alright, I've got my clone here now, and I think I'm actually going to check on Sun Palace, because there's a possibility that that is one of the sword pieces, and feeling we might need the sword pieces.
Possibly.
So, I think that we are reaching the end of our time officially, but I will let the marathon folks let us know what we should do with regard to that.
Indeed. Yeah, we'll pay for overtime. The donations will come in after the run, but yeah.
Yes.
I don't know. People keep talking about bees. It basically sounds like there's a lot of chaos to stir up in the Zelda block.
True, yes. For the kids.
Yeah, for
yes.
the kids. For the kids.
Yeah.
Bees is funded. Well, good.
Well, the other chaos in that Zelda block, for the Archipelago Final Fantasy, there's a boss shuffle for Link to the Past, which is $5 out of 80. For Zelda 1, we're at 30 out of 80 on the second quest monsters. And you can also name the file if you'd like to enter that bid war. For Zelda 2, you can swap the location of up stab and down stab, restrict the attack to max level of 6, name the characters, and also pick the player sprite. And then for Link's Awakening, we're at $50 out of 80 on dating Marin, and there's a bid war for choosing the companion, which I believe Maddie, this is hearsay, Maddie donated $10 to have her companion be the fox.
Okay.
Alright, so it was the bent sword on
Okay.
Sun Palace. Do you remember where the Prism Shard was? Because I was thinking I could maybe try for Prism Shard and Moonstone, see if we can get
Hecarim.
Magus Castle.
Hecker Cave, I think.
Hecarim? Okay.
Yeah. Alright. I am about to run out of factory, which is gonna put me at 5, I think.
Should be 5.
Yeah. And I know where the twin boss is, so it's just a matter of... I'm probably just gonna have to run into Black Omen. I'm pretty sure one of those has to be one of mine, I think. Probably.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe not, but, like, it's likely.
Yeah, I'm hoping that I can get another sword piece here. And open up Magus Castle, see if that's got any of our things we might need. And then, I don't know, possibly finish a go mode, or possibly we finish that. But we'll see. Night's still young, sort of.
I am just doing my best.
Yes.
I was about to say the night hasn't even begun, and then I looked out my window and it's dark out.
Oh yeah, it's dark, huh?
Well, luckily for me, I had cleared out a little bit of Hecarim Cave already earlier.
Yes.
Maybe this will get me laser spin, and then I can start Omega flaring everything.
Here's hoping. I should check how close I am. I still need to learn Area Bomb. But I'm heading to the Black Omens, so...
yeah, you know.
Just not that worried. I'm worried about how deep I'll have to go to find a boss to fight. And I suppose that I could have awful luck and they could both be in Magus's castle, but I don't think the odds of that are good or anything, so...
Yeah, I mean... hopefully I'll find out the answer to that soon anyway, but
Yeah.
until then.
Okay. I am in Black Omen, and I am just gonna, like, go. I'll take whatever I need to get Omega Flare, but other than that...
Yep. Sounds...
We promised Omega Flare, and we're gonna deliver.
Yes, it's gonna happen.
That's right. Conversation in chat about grocery rotisserie making me hungry. Right, you can shred it and you can put it in like anything.
Late night quesadillas are a favorite in our household.
I want to make a quesadilla now.
Okay, it's a reward for finishing quesadillas.
Yes, yes. Right, I forgot I need to get Marl too. So, well, we'll see how my how my skips are there.
A sandwich isn't a hot dog unless it is a hot dog, I think.
If I asked for a sandwich and I got hot dog, I would be disappointed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. By the like starch placement rules, it's a taco. I think by the disappointment rule, I would also be disappointed if I asked for a taco and got a hot dog. So maybe a hot dog is just a hot dog at the end of the day. No, brownies are tray bakes, not cookies.
Yeah, they are tray bakes.
Gotta watch Great British Bake Off.
And they're not made the same. They're like, you can't just like press cookie dough into a pan and get brownies.
I do think though, if you pressed cookie dough into a pan, it would still taste good.
Oh yeah, it's delicious. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, but you would not get brownies.
So in that case, the disappointment rule doesn't apply, because you would not be disappointed.
Yeah.
That is true.
Because I would be like, hey, I got cookies.
Oh, I got one of the dactyl skips. I'll take it.
Vigil arm +1. 2 vigil arm +1. I'm sure that 1 would have been enough, but that 3! 3 vigil arm +1.
Well.
And the shop is Elixir, Amulet, and Star Scythe. So, the new shops are a little impotent this seed, I guess.
Well. They've been very kind to us in other ways, I suppose, so, can't really complain.
Okay.
Watch Marl destroy some priceless stained glass here.
I don't know, maybe it's just stump glass. Like, she doesn't even get cut.
It's true, yeah.
Not that I want her to, but that's not safe.
Yeah, it's true. Especially, like, stained glass, it's got the, like, iron in there sometimes, like...
Sometimes it's lead if it's really old.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Like, the real story of Chrono Cross is Marl dying of lead poisoning. No, not really.
Still better than... No, I won't go there.
Like, probably actually not better at that level.
No, probably not.
I'm happy to report that Forsaken has a $40 donation saying, "Come on, everyone, let's get random boss mode for Fizzle. I'm sure he would love it."
Ooh.
Ah, yes.
I would say how much that is, but now I have to find it on the incentive list. That's probably linked to the past, so it would be at 45 out of 80, I think. So only $35 more for boss shuffle.
Ooh.
As we rudely take up more time than we're supposed to get those donations in.
Right.
Yeah. How does one serve the ocean at room temperature? I don't know.
I suppose leave it out on the counter for a while. It's a little bit complicated for the whole ocean, but so it is nice now that going down here can be done after the boss and
Yes.
get everything. Bent hilt, so...
Okay. Let's go.
Yeah, I mean... I'm sort of thinking at this point we might let one of us finish a go mode, because I'm probably going to be close to...
Sure.
Not very close, but maybe I can get my 7 bosses.
Mm-hmm.
And a hero medal. I mean, maybe it'll give me a Robo Ribbon.
Maybe it will. Okay, and now I just pray that this boss is one of mine.
Yep.
I know my odds at this point aren't awesome, and I'll keep going if I gotta. It's Dalton.
Which is mine. So
Yep.
right, we can get the opening the magic cave cutscene. Always a good one.
Yes. I can fight Zeal before finishing the list, if you just want me to finish out that way.
Yes, technically that's against the rules that we set for ourselves, but it's not enforced by the seed, so...
Yeah.
Let's see, within 15 minutes, I certainly won't finish, but Batsy, I don't know if you're likely to, if we just finish out Zeal.
If it's just Zeal, then I can maybe just finish in 15 minutes.
Sure, I mean, I guess since we're
Yeah.
over time, why don't we try for that, maybe?
Yeah, that sounds good. And I apologize for the mix-up, because with this category, I would like always suggest 2.5.
Yep, well, and with the tragic loss of SVJ's computer, we're probably running a little bit slower than we might have been, and got all those nice incentives, which slowed us down, of course. So... And I don't know that I will, but I'll see if maybe I can get my my bosses done before Batsy finishes here. In this case, I figure that I'm crediting the donors
Yes.
they've successfully like thwarted our attempt here, as they should in any true. Oh, right, I forgot to thing, didn't I?
Yeah, I want my quesadilla too.
Soon.
Soon. There's laser spin. Look at that. Just in time for the final boss rush, which is to say the last 5, not the last 3, but, you know, we're here.
Yes, I've just run into Giga Mutant here, which maybe was on your list.
Yes, it was.
Yep, so that's Slash's spot.
Okay. This has been a co-op from the start, yeah.
Yeah, so that's the idea of this mode. We have different objectives, but the same seed otherwise, and we're trying to get both of us to finish, which, you know, won't really happen here, but that's okay.
Mm-hmm. Alright, well, I found Elder Spawn.
In this vanilla spot, possibly?
No, this is the Giga Mutant spot.
Ah, okay. Wow.
Oh, dang it. I am getting killed, of course.
Naturally, yes.
Yeah. Gotta reset.
here is our series, which I'm guessing was also on your list.
Yep. Or actually, no, not our series. I don't know why I said yep. I think in practice it was, yeah. So,
well.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Well, I think at this point, I don't have much chance of finishing my my bosses, because I've done 4, and then Mother Brain is Death Peak, Elder Spawn is Giga Mutant, Dalton was somewhere.
Black Omen.
Yep, and Twin Boss.
Yeah, crap. I am getting killed and possibly should forfeit if I can't get through this boss. I'm getting a little...
I think we're enough past our time. Maybe we can do
that.
If we can't make it through.
No, I am so sorry. I didn't know that this was a 2-hour time slot. Those incentives are not 2-hour incentives.
Yep. Well, next time we will.
Yeah. God, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do this quickly.
All right.
That is fine. That is fine.
Throwing in the towel.
It's fine.
GG.
GG's. It's good. You guys did good. You did good.
Yep.
You gave us show, and that's what matters for the kids. So
we tried.
Exactly.
We tried, kids.
All right. Well, we're going to work on transitioning ourselves over to the next run and take a few minutes for that. So we appreciate you guys coming out. Any final thoughts? Anything else you guys want to share before we move on?
We're having the second season of our league, ctjot.com. All skill levels welcome.
Awesome.
Yep.
You can find the command for the Chrono Trigger randomizer, Jets of Time, in the chat. Someone I'm sure will pop that up. And thank you guys, and hopefully we can get you back again for next time. Or, we can also have you in next week for a, hopefully with SVJ, if he can get his computer running, a salty run back of this if you want.
Oh, we could certainly try.
All right, we'll arrange something behind the scenes. But thanks, guys, for coming out.
Sounds good.